Hi, this is Jason. Welcome to Negatives and Positives. I'll be talking about one of the most controversial figures in pro wrestling. He's not even a wrestler, but he's mainly a booker slash writer, and sometimes character. I am talking about Vince Russo. Let me get to the pros first. Vince Russo is I have to say, one of the greatest writers, bookers, like in history in some cases, because he brought in the Attitude Era of the WWF when WWF really needed the most. Because during that time, it was so bad that like in the offices of WWF, they were losing water coolers. And you know it's bad when you're losing money. They're cutting costs on water coolers. So Vince Russo came in and just developed some characters. Like he made Stone Cold a household name. He made Undertaker more deadly. He made Mankind a likable psychopath. He made The Rock basically an asshole athletic guy. Basically, based on what you see if athletes during that time and they get all cocky and rich. So basically, that's The Rock's character. I mean, HBK kind of mattered in his last days in his first run in WWF. And he also, I don't know if he's directly involved in it. I'm pretty sure he is. He also made one of the best controversial angles in WWF history with the Montreal Screwjob. I still think it's a work. I still believe it's a work. I don't know, a lot of people say it's a shoot, but I think it's a great work. It's probably one of the greatest works of all time because people thought it was a shoot, just like I thought it was a shoot. And then I really looked into the deep story into it. It's like, yeah, it's you can kind of tell. I don't know why Vince McMahon would allow people to do documentaries on Bret Hart's Wrestling with Shadows. By the way, great wrestling documentary. Yeah, it's too much pre-planning going on, with the whole screw job being quote unquote real. But still, it has to be one of the greatest, controversial angles in wrestling history, along with the hostile takeover when you have basically Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, which I thought at the time when I was a kid, I thought it was Diesel and Razor Ramon from WWF taking over WCW. Thought that was cool. So I'll give him that. Great storyteller, knows make controversial angles. I think his last one he did before he went to WCW was the Rock and Sock connection. To me, it's like one of the better stories of that little time period of like August, September 99, when you have The Rock and Mankind basically bitter enemies through 98 and 99, early to mid part of 99. And then you have them be unlikely, not only unlikely tag partners, but unlikely friends after all this. So you really cared about what they've done with this storyline. But this is what I have a problem with, with Vince Russo. I'm not saying he was the guy who killed WCW, which wasn't. I mean, WCW was sinking ship before he came over. But he sure didn't really help the brand either. Although he did come up with some memorable moments, him firing Hulk Hogan and Bash at the Beach 2000, which I found out was a shoot. I thought it was a work at first. Then you found more and more it's more of a shoot because Hulk Hogan actually sued WCW the night after the match between him and Jeff Jarrett. He found out it was a whole work shoot, whatever it was. Yeah, it was kind of confusing. The thing about Vince Russo I don't like, though, let's get the stuff he loves. He does great stuff, all that, made wrestling watchable. I'll take as much as I give Vince Russo props, I have to give him some negatives too. I couldn't stand his voice when he talks. He has a Brooklyn accent all the time. He talks in a real slow manner when you talk a podcast like this. I hate when they do that. So it makes you sound like, dude. talking in a normal, well, not a normal speed, talking in a normal projected voice. Not in a slow voice like someone is retarded. Like, I hate that. I hate when they do that talking voice like that. It's just a turnoff for me when he does in his podcast. I agree with most of his stuff, though. Like, there's too many marks in the business, too many matches, too many flips and kicks, and bugging your shit in and whatever. But I also disagree with most of his stuff, too. Like, for example, his Christian religion. Not so much the Christian religion itself, but his over reliance on it. And he's also a Trump supporter, so sorry, dude. But then again, I don't support any politicians, so I'm definitely not a Trump supporter. So when you support politicians, you like put JC on people's throats. You're gonna not. It makes me not want to hang out with you. But as much as I don't like Vince Russo's booking in the later years, I'll take that over Tony Khan's booking and Triple H's booking any day. So thanks anyway. I hope you enjoy my video. I'll see you later.